Good morning. Today we are going to look at what does the Word say about when I can expect God to bless me financially. And remember, it's what does God say about it, not what you've heard. In Psalms 118, verse 24, it says, "This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." And he's talking about the day that we're in, the day of salvation. Then the next verse says, "Save now," listen to that word now, "I beseech thee, O Lord, I beseech thee, send now prosperity." So David said, "Send now prosperity." Well, this is the word of God. God recorded that. So we could say the same thing. Lord, send now, immediately, prosperity. Let's look at Malachi chapter 3. I believe it starts in verse 10 where he's talking about the tithe. If you're a tither, this blessing is for you. He said, "Bring ye all the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house." And then listen to what he says. This is what God says. "Prove me now." Say that. "Prove me now herewith, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there's not room enough to receive it. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sake, and he'll not destroy the fruit of your ground. Neither shall your vine cast its fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts. And all nations shall call you blessed, for you shall be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts." Now all of that belongs to you if you're a tither. So he says, prove me, or in other words, believe me now to do this. It's not that you tithe and tithe and tithe and tithe, and someday, no, he says, believe me now for this. What about Mark 10, 29 and 30? God says, "Whoever gives up house or lands or anything for my sake and the gospel's, he shall receive now in this life." There's power in that word now. "And 100-fold." So 100 times whatever you've given for the gospel's sake, God says that it is yours now. It's up to us to believe for that now, to take it now. You know, God has given us all things that pertain to life and godliness. So listen, when it comes to your healing, when it comes to believing God for salvation for a loved one, when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to finances, when it comes to money, when it comes to prosperity, those things are already yours. It's just up to us to go in and take it now. You know, Christians say, "Well, I'll take it when I get it." No, 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 no. You get it when you take it. So take today the blessing that belongs to you. Take your 100-fold. Take your prosperity. Take the blessing of the tither. Take it now. Put the word now in your mouth. And God hastens his word to perform it. You have a blessed day. Remember that Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works.